Dear consumers, thank you for tuning in for another session of hospitality service announcement. We're going to talk about site visits. Not only a site visit, but especially you want to do a site visit and you want to have a tasting, but you haven't even signed a contract yet. Let's get into it. Because that
Let's get
one,
into it.
what is a site visit? Let's explain that. A site visit is when you want to come in and see the hotel or the venue of where you potentially would want to have your event, social, corporate, whatever. We as professionals, will set up a site visit with you on, let's be very clear, on there's a couple of reasons why we want to do a site visit with you. First of all, let's be very clear. We don't like doing site visits with you if you're not serious about going to a contract or if you already don't have a contract. So that's one. So for you guys that are just like, you're retired, or you just have free time on your hand, or you just think that we don't have time and we're just sitting at our desk and we're just waiting for you to decide, hey, I'm thinking. The minute you're thinking about an event, but you're not potentially moving for, do not schedule a site visit for thinking about an event. The word thinking in our book of hospitality professional, ex-nay.
No.
Stop it.
No.
I don't know in what world I'm thinking about an event and I wanted to get in.
No. No.
Because this is what we're doing on the phone when you're saying you're thinking. This is what we want to do. We want to take a string, tie it around our neck,
No.
and say, why is this person calling us? Because the thing is, I have clients that are waiting for me to put their contract together, but I have to stop for you because you're thinking.
Yep.
So thinking about giving me money, bottom of the list, to people that are giving me money because they got a contract. So please understand the level of your thinking to the level of the contract.
Yep.
I just need y'all to understand. So it's not because we don't want to. No, it's because we don't want to. We don't want to do a contract. No. It's not because we don't. It's because we really don't want to. Because site visits should be, let me explain it very clear, for the sole purpose of you're going to move forward with our property. Because guess what? With the new age of technology, most of the time the pictures and virtual tours are online. That's one.
Facts. Speak about it. Speak about it, because I swear to God, they wasting our time. They are wasting our time. They have no idea. You're taking away from someone that actually wants to book the business there. So the time that I'm sitting with you, you telling me about your great grandkids, your great grandkids, your grandkids' turtles and dogs and rabbits and whatever. There's a client calling and can't get through to anyone that actually wants to book their business there. I bet you never thought of that.
When I schedule a site visit with you, and I tell you on the phone, like, okay, your dates, number of people. Well, I want to see what you have.
Please go online, Google it.
Please don't get offended if I tell you. In my mind, this is what I want to tell you. You're wasting my time. But I have to say it
in a professional way.
It might be better if I send you a menu and you can kind of get an idea. Because at the same time, it's a space. You could ask me how many people. Like, I'm going to give you the real answer of what space I have, if I could accommodate what you need. before a site visit. So answering those questions on the phone is going to eliminate, because one, I'm going to determine your budget. Don't waste my time when you know you got $1 budget. You want to schedule a site visit and my space is $10. So there's already a $9 gap. So what are we doing? I just want you,
Wasting time.
I want you to tell me
Wasting
what we're doing with
time.
these site visits. Why do you have so
Wasting
much
time.
time to go see? Now, I'll give it to y'all. There are some properties that they either go through renovation, they have new space. Some people like to touch and feel. I get that.
They want to touch
But
the
by the
walls?
but by the
Feel the
time you
carpet?
by the time you schedule a site visit, you should be ready to pick a hotel. And then when you schedule the site visit, if I follow up with you, you don't answer me, that's going to irritate me, because you bothered
Oh.
me. You bothered me, wasted my time and energy to do this site visit. Then when
See,
I
that's the
follow
thing.
up with you,
That's the thing. At least have the common courtesy and decency to call and be like, listen, this is not going to work out for me. I'm not going to be able to move forward. Have the common courtesy. The common courtesy. What about those? They just ghost us. So I just put a whole proposal together. I put a whole contract together. I took the time, did a whole site visit with you, and you don't have the decency to call me back and say you're not going to go through with it. Man, come on, man.
so again, I did the site visit. Now I'm following up with you because you bothered me to do this site visit. And now I'm following up with you or checking with you and ghost. So please
Come on, man.
understand.
Come on. Come on. You're making our lives difficult out here, people.
We
You're making our
understand
lives
that
difficult.
you think site visits are necessary and because it's complimentary. So guess what? This is just my perspective again of what I would like to do moving forward. If you call me for a site visit, I'm going to start charging you for my time of $500.
Oh, man.
Let's see how
Oh, man.
quickly.
Oh, man. And listen, to piggyback on that, we're going to wrap this up, right? Just to piggyback on that. Okay, there's two things. The ones that just show up at the hotel. They just show up.
That's another one.
You
That's called a
cannot.
walk-in. That's called a walk-in. We're gonna do another one on
Nah,
walk-ins.
we don't do that. Okay. All right.
Walk-ins.
Never
That's
mind.
called walk-ins. Drop-in,
Okay. My bad.
walk-ins. Yo, on the next HSA, we're gonna do one for walk-in. This is just purely site visit. You're calling, wanting to schedule a visit to the property, but you might not be ready
Look,
for a contract. You might not be ready. You don't even have your dates. You don't even have what time frame you want to have it. Oh, I want to have it Thursday and Friday in the next couple.
no.
You know how many
You know what?
Thursday and
You're
Fridays?
wasting time.
You
You're
know how many
wasting time.
Thursday and Fridays? And the thing is, me helping, like, you know how many other people I have? You need to be specific by the time we do a site visit. How about that? Specific equals
Google
site
it.
visit.
Google it. Just Google it. It's really simple.
Yes.
Just Google it.
Specifics
That's all I
get you
got.
site visit. Site visit with no specific gets you voicemail.
GOOGLE.com. Google
Straight
it.
voicemail. So, on this episode, what have we learned? Don't waste hospitaliers' time with site visits if you have none of your specifics. We will not return your call because we know who you are.
We know who you are. We know who you are. It's GOO. Try it.
Google.
Peace out, people.
This was not sponsored by Google. Google sent us our check.
No, it was not. Peace.